I'm Abby.
Hi, I'm Crystal Francisco.
Hi, my name is Jaira C. Damayo.
Hi, I'm Dea Kailina Marquez.
Hi, I'm Mary Angeline Magbungos.
Hi, I'm Arlene Ponce.
Hi, let's talk about Pedagogical Principle.
This content aims to address the following. Principle 1, Flexible Learning. Principle 2, Interaction Learning. Principle 3, Synchronous and Asynchronous Learning.
Flexible learning is the formal education method that focuses on increasing flexibility in the time and location, teaching, and other aspects of the learning process. It is a method where students are given the liberty to choose how, when, what, and where they want to learn. Flexible learning aims to enhance the learning pathway, create a better experience, and give students better access. It allows us to decide how a physical space can be used, how students should be taught, and how much time is to be invested. Students are given proper breaks in between to increase their productivity and not make learning tiring experience. Introducing flexibility is of paramount importance so that the students don't feel stressed. Various schools have already adopted a flexible learning method. They let the student participate in other activities as well, apart from academics. This helps in the overall development of the individual. Example, to make learning fun and easy, the school's colleges conduct guest lectures so that the student get a proper understanding of the topic. Technology in education has helped a lot with inflexible learning as the student can attend online classes while sitting at home using the internet. This blended learning saves a lot of time and also makes learning more engaging.
Principle 2, Interactional Learning talks about the interaction and connection of content, coach, and class. These three interrelated aspects constitute learning or make learning possible. For example, excessive content is good as eating a salty meal, or too much teacher presence can make it too sweet, or too much community can make it too sour. So the right balance of these three is needed to make the learning takes place. Content. Content refers to the lesson plan or topic that you will teach to your student. An effective lesson plan considers the following factors for students to be productive learners. Interest. As a teacher, it is a must to know what is the interest of your students so you can create a lesson plan that met the demands of your students. This is also a way to gain the attention of your students. Multiple intelligences. Students have different learning styles, so as a teacher, it is must to examine the strength and weakness of your students so you can create an effective lesson plan that will encourage the student to participate in the delivery or execution of the lesson. Diagnostic assessment will help the teachers to evaluate students' strengths, weaknesses, knowledge, and skills before their instruction. With this form of assessment, teacher can plan meaningful and efficient instruction. Effective lesson planning also begins with SMART objectives. Lesson objectives should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. First, it should be specific. It answers the question, what is to be done, how will you know it is done, and describe the result of the work to be done. Second, it should be measurable. It answers the question, how will you know it meets the expectation? Third, it should be achievable. It answers the question, can the student do it? Fourth, it should be relevant. It answers the question, should it be done and why? And lastly, lesson objective should have a time bound. It answers the question, when will it be done?
So now, let's talk about coach. Coach is also called a school teacher or formally an educator. It is a person who helps a student to acquire knowledge, competence, or virtue. They are responsible for preparing lesson plan and educating all levels. They are the gifts of God who make our career and guide us towards success. It means coach refers to the teacher or instructor. As a teacher, you must master the content or subject that you will teach. It is also must to inform your students about learning objectives so the students will be aware
on the target they need to aim. You also need to consider on what strategy you will use to ensure the learning objectives will achieve. Community class. Community class is a learning community in a small group or cohort of students who share common academic goals and work collaboratively in the classroom with one or more professors. When it comes to technology, learning technology is an umbrella term that describes communication, information, and technological tools used to enhance learning, teaching, and assessment. This may involve computer-based learning or multimedia materials used to supplement in the class activities. Technology provides students with easy-to-access information, accelerated learning, and fun opportunities to practice what they learned. It enables students to explore new subjects and deepen their understanding of difficult concepts.
Synchronous and asynchronous. Learning can occur in or out of the classroom. It can be self-paced asynchronous learning or maybe instructor-led synchronous learning. It is suited to distance learning and in conjunction with face-to-face teaching, which is termed blended learning. Virtual classroom can be used by learners and educators in homes, schools, both K-12 and higher education, businesses, and other settings for effective online collaboration. Synchronous. The synchronous learning takes place in real time at the same time while the trainer and the learner are physically separated from each other. For example, audio-video conferencing, online chat, instant messaging, live webcasting. Synchronous can be a real-time discussion, real-time collaboration, immediate feedback, cost-effective, facilitator can coach understanding of concepts, motivation to complete assignments, course.
Asynchronous. In asynchronous learning, the facilitator prepares the courseware materials before the course takes place. The learner is free to decide when he wants to study the courseware. Examples: email, threaded discussion boards, web-based learning, DVD. Asynchronous. Anytime, anywhere learning, access materials when convenient, opportunity to research answers, can express thoughts without any interruptions.
Thank you!